Another quick thing to understand is Alchemy is not like this little widget you drop on your webpage. Fundamentally, every time you open any one of these crypto products, you're interacting with Alchemy behind the hood. And that's what's powering that technology. So we power all the major NFT platforms. Like we said before, the $69 million People sale, a lot of these like artists and athlete sales and musicians, all run through Alchemy.
Hey everyone, welcome back to the Maverick channel. Now, I want to review this company called Alchemy, but before we do that, this is an important company. I think it will be a massive company. But before we do that, I'd like to thank everyone that interacts with the channel, everyone that subscribes, everyone that comments, everyone that really comes back to consume this content that I try to research and put out there. Now, today's company does not have a coin, but before you change your mind and turn off the channel, this company, the purpose of it, the premise of Alchemy, first of all, the way I discovered Alchemy, this was a couple of months back. I was looking at a layer 2 solution that Uniswap was proposing to add on to its software, its system to as a layer 2 scaling solution for the Ethereum network. So then I fell upon this Alchemy project as I was looking into Arbitrum, which was the technology that Uniswap was trying to use. Now, this project is interesting. It's interesting because of its use case. If you look at this website, the first thing they say is blockchain development made easy. One magic line of code supercharges your development with the world's most powerful blockchain developer platform, relied upon by 70% of the world's top Ethereum applications. That's very significant. Someone to make a statement that 70% of the world's top applications that are lying or that are built on top, that are built on top of the second biggest cryptocurrency platform by market capitalization. And that's a very significant statement to make. The fact that Ethereum is one of the platforms that's built onto the most, or one of the most trusted applications when it comes to blockchain applications, when it comes to smart contracts, decentralized applications, building DeFi and all that. So the purpose of Alchemy is to get such types of blockchains and then make it easy for developers to develop onto these blockchains. And they do that in a couple of ways. By eliminating your need to run your node, which can pose different security risks, and making it easy to embed certain applications, like maybe sending out a notification to the people using the application that you built. So this becomes easy through leveraging the APIs that they provide for you that will give you access to these various blockchains that they are accelerating in the sense that they're helping users get onto these blockchains and build applications really fast by making that process easy. So from development to business, really easy. So here they show you an example of a picture of a dashboard when you log into their service and you want to use their platform. And I'll explain later why I'm talking about this project. Now look at some of the companies that have been working with this project. PwC, which I imagine is PricewaterhouseCoopers, Dapper Labs, the guys behind the Flow blockchain, which is behind CryptoKitties, 0x, OpenSea, Aave, SushiSwap, The Graph, DYDX, Yearn Finance, Circle, BitGo, MyEtherWallet, Nifty Gateway. I don't know what Splunk is, guys. If you know what Splunk is, I need to look into this. So these are, for those of you that are in the crypto space, these are massive applications on the Ethereum, in the crypto community. Anyone that's in the crypto community knows these projects. So of course, here they're going to talk about supercharged Ethereum API, powerful suite for developer tools, and some testimonials from some of the Kyber network. These are some of the first blockchains that are very respected in the crypto community. So there's some of the testimonials from, for example, the co-founder of Kyber network. That's, we've extensively tested every node solution, and Alchemy is far and away the best. Alchemy, the team has woken up to at 4 a.m. and so on and so forth. In other words, the customer service was good. So as I said, Web3 push notifications, another testimonial from some of the companies. And furthermore, they yeah, as you go down the list, then they have a pricing. Don't let this be off-putting. Give me a second. So dive deeper into building. You can go into the documents, the blog, the case studies, build blockchain magic with Alchemy. So that is essentially their web page at the top, the first page, the home page, breaking down their solutions. But as you go deeper, you discover a couple of things. When you highlight on case studies or on products, actually, you can look at a couple of products. For example, Supernode, Build, Monitor, these are sort of their native product. What's interesting is the chains that I've onboarded. Months back, when I looked at this platform, I was mind blown because I was seeing crypto.com, .org, as like, it's a major platform. I was seeing Flow Blockchain and Arbitrum. Then I come back this time and I'm seeing Optimism is being supported. Polygon Network. Polygon Network is essentially I should say the biggest, if not the biggest, the most known layer 2 scaling solution on the Ethereum network. And you can literally use Alchemy to optimize your applications on the Polygon network. And this is a new feature. And there's a couple of other NFT applications that are supported by the Alchemy network. Now, the purpose of this video is that we need to look at the past. I always say this to better predict the future. Pay attention to the products that are around the Alchemy ecosystem right now, because these are the teams that are really interested in optimizing their product suites. The other thing is that when you look at all videos, I've mentioned this before, of Steve Jobs, of other developers out there, of people that are embedded within the economic structure, people that were there before the internet fully developed into what it is right now. When you listen to them, they were able to make almost very accurate, almost pinpoint accurate predictions of what the future is going to be like in terms of the use case of the internet. And some were even made predictions that were far beyond what some people are even thinking about now. In other words, there's a lot of people that have not started putting these kinds of thoughts into consideration, and yet you can see them materializing. So a company like Alchemy, they are embedded deeply within the blockchain, distributed ledger, cryptocurrency ecosystem. So if they write a blog about something, if a news article comes out about them, for example, you can see here, Forbes talked about them as top 50 most innovative fintech companies in 2021, at least pay attention to the platforms that they are onboarding onto their platform, because there is a reason as to why they're doing this. First could be to capture the market, because that's where the trend is. But it also could be that they're also, you want to be diverse, but it also could be that they have good predictability skills because of how much they're embedded technically in what is going on with the crypto ecosystem. So looking at their use case, you're most likely able to develop a certain level of intuition to have good probabilistic prediction of where things are going in the crypto space. So we can use, let me just skim through this, some of the use cases. There's some neat user quotes at the end of this page, which is Alchemy is extremely reliable and robust and sets the standards of how blockchain infrastructure should be. Alchemy just works. Very rarely does a company come along that takes 30 seconds to integrate with and saves you substantial time and money. This is from the CIO of Pantera Capital. This is Plantera? Was it a mistake? Because I know there is an investment firm called Pantera Capital. But you can also see here there is a quote from the CTO of OpenSea. OpenSea is a massive platform, the biggest NFT platform in the world, the most used, the most traded. Using your own node or an error-prone service means wasting hundreds of valuable engineering hours on problems that have nothing to do with your company. So if you're a developer out there, if you're serious about developing stuff in the blockchain space, and you want to minimize the potential of making an error as you're doing this, especially in running your own nodes, then these guys could have something amazing, or at least because they have, even if they have a pricing structure, they also have a free structure, and they claim that it's going to be free forever. So you can come here and try to develop onto or using their platform. They support Ethereum. They're supporting, they also onboarded Polygon Network, Arbitrum. So you can use all these different tools to try and optimize or to limit to reduce your work hours, to remove all these irrelevancies that would have taken so much time and rather focus on the development side. And here's an example of some of the NFTs: Engine, Super Rare, Maker's Place, guys. For those like NFT, Nifty Gateway, Origin, these are NBA Top Shot. These are some of the biggest. These are the biggest. This is essentially this group of NFT platforms, Axie Infinity. This is where most of the trade volume happens. A few of them are not here, but this is mostly it. But we know there's, crypto is a very, very expansive space. So if you look here, developer stories, so these are some of the case studies. You see that they worked with Binance, Kyber Network, 0x, Augur, Fortmatic, OpenSea, as we've seen, and a couple of updates here. Well, this is more on the technical side. Okay, but this is important as well. So Polygon access is live. The Flow, you can actually use the Flow blockchain. For those that do not know, the Flow blockchain is one of those blockchain networks that's trying to really capture the NFT space. If you're in the crypto space, crypto is extremely wide, but anyone in the crypto space will know a name like the Flow blockchain. Anyone in the crypto space will know a name like Polygon network. So since crypto is very expansive and very wide, how do you figure out where things are flowing, where things are going, which platforms are likely to be successful? So it's not just about Alchemy, but it's watching where Alchemy is, which place it's playing ball in, who is it playing ball with, and what are they doing, what are they trying to achieve. And in understanding what they're trying to do, you can also look at another company, put two and two together, and have developed that much needed intuition of being able to predict, or being able to have that educated ability to select the best projects, or the projects that have the best potential, the better potential of being successful. We can see here more testimonials from the makers of CryptoKitties. We know they come from the Dapper Labs, Flow blockchain, and others. Fanfare, QuantStump. These are known blockchain names, and this is an article about the Forbes listing them as one of the top 50. You see, Alchemy is the first. Then this page just shows you essentially when you sign up. It's so easy. This took me like 1 minute. You just feed in just a few things. You can just sign in using your Google or Facebook or just your email, and they bring you onto this platform, and you can start developing. You can check their composer. They have their own mempool. They can show you examples of code that can be developed. You can explore, and they have a whole bunch of documents. Guys, this is not a sponsored video at all. The whole point of this video is to look at the blockchain space through the eyes of companies that are constantly grinding in this space, constantly embedded within the nastiest details of the blockchain space, and through that you can be able to spot out the diamonds in the rough, at least when it comes to this particular niche, or at least give you a better sense of a better intuitive sense. One other thing is that when you look at they support a couple of use cases, and where was it? Updates. So updates, you can actually learn a little bit more. It's not just the Polygon network, the Flow network. They're also constantly expanding into other things. They're talking about their new enhanced API method, the Alchemy Fluttered new full pending transaction enhanced API. And you can see they support also Arbitrum access now available for everyone. So Arbitrum is another layer 2 scaling solution for the Ethereum network. And you can see here May 27th, 2021, Ethereum layer 2 Polygon and Arbitrum developer docs live. So this makes it, the fact that they're supporting this naturally puts a lot of eyes onto them. And these are not just consumer speculative eyes, actually very less of that speculative side of things, but more like the eyes of the developers, the eyes of the investors. So the futuristic type of, having the knowledge in the past and being able to predict the future that I was talking about, that sentiment is that if such a company ever came out and announced that they're releasing a token or they're going public, if you've learned what they're doing from the get-go, from the start, then that doesn't take much to realize that you know where to put your money. And this is what we're trying to realize right now. This is what we're trying to find out. This is the point of today's video. The reason why I'm emphasizing that is because they do not have a native token. So do not go out there, CoinMarketCap, don't find some scam token out there and think it's Alchemy. No, they do not have a native token. But you can come here and look deeper into these projects and find out where their thought process is. And through their eyes, you're able to have a clearer vision of where the crypto space is going. So guys, I really hope you learned something. I always do. And I hope to see you on the next one. Please don't forget to comment. I would really appreciate like hearing your rebuttals. I'd like to hear your views on Alchemy and your views on the video as well. All right, guys, take care. Have a good one. Bye-bye.